The police officer threw the keys down the staircase, but the next second, the keys surprisingly fell from above. He looked down at the stairs below. They seemed endless. When he looked up, he couldn't see the top of the staircase either. He had left 2 thieves on the first floor and went down to check the situation himself. To his shock, he discovered that below the first floor were the stairs of the 9th floor. He kept walking downward, and when he finally reached what should have been the bottom first floor, he encountered those same 2 thieves again. Though he could hardly believe it, they were indeed trapped in this terrifying looped space. Fortunately, there was a vending machine on the first floor. He smashed the glass and took out bottled water to clean the wound of the man who had been shot in the leg. With such basic treatment, the man wouldn't survive much longer. They survived the first day on food from the vending machine. But when the police officer woke up the next day, he found that everything in the vending machine had been restocked. He broke down instantly. Would he be trapped here forever? Yes, they remained trapped there for 30 whole years. The police officer, having lost his will, lived on instant noodles daily, with garbage piling up around him like mountains. The thief, however, maintained strong willpower, exercising and running every day, transforming into a robust young man. He stacked water bottles to create a makeshift bathroom for bathing, and arranged nail clippers as mirrors to groom himself. His injured brother had long since died and become nothing but bones. One day, the police officer suddenly experienced severe headaches and excruciating pain. In his delirium, he seemed to understand the cause of everything. The thief quickly asked what was happening. The police officer revealed that he had experienced such a looped space once before when he was 10 years old. Back then, as a little boy, he and his family were happily going on a trip when his little sister's asthma suddenly flared up. In the rush, their father accidentally broke her inhaler. Fortunately, the son always carried a spare one, but the child had forgotten to bring it after taking a phone call before leaving. They had to turn around immediately to go back home. Suddenly, there was a loud crash on the road, and strange things began to happen. They had just left a gas station, but after driving for a while, they saw the same gas station again. His wife thought her husband must have taken a wrong turn, but how could he have gone wrong when he was driving straight the entire time? As they passed the same gas station for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th time, they had to accept that this road was a dead-end loop. The father decided to cross the wilderness to find help from nearby people. The mother, watching her daughter struggle to breathe, could only put them back in the car and try to escape this road. Soon, the mother was also approaching a breakdown. The older brother could only take his sister back to wait under a bus stop sign for news from their father. Strangely, their father had left heading east but returned from the west. Was this really a closed, infinite space from which they could never escape? Yes, they were trapped there for 30 whole years. The father, having lost his will, gorged himself on food from the convenience store and became obese. The little boy, with unwavering determination, survived by eating wild cacti and grew into a strong man through daily mountain climbing and exercise. On the anniversary of his sister's death, they came together to pay respects at her grave. Suddenly, the old man's head split with pain and he collapsed. When the man asked what was wrong, the old father realized why they had been trapped there. He warned his son never to get into a police car. If he did, he might enter another 30 years of infinite enclosed space. After saying this,